Welcome back. This is the fifth segment of the Dance for Everybody Professional Development Workshop. I'm Dr. Sandy Kimbrough, and we're going to be talking about identifying movements that go with different tempos of music and different styles of music. So first, I want to just remind you about the different types of movements that we have. We have locomotor skills, which are skills that help you move you from one place to another. And sometimes we actually do these skills in place. For example, running is a locomotor skill, but we can also run in place. Same thing with walking or marching. Skipping, which is step hop, step hop, step hop, alternating on the right and the left. Galloping, which is keeping one foot in front and making a ba-bump, 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 traveling movement forward. Sliding is a sideways gallop. And then we have all different types of jumping that we can do. We can hop, which is hopping repeatedly on one foot to the same foot. Leaping is jumping from one foot, off of one foot and landing on the other foot. We can jump long or horizontally. We can jump up and down vertically. And we can do any combination of different types of jumps in a sequence. We can always take off on 1 or 2 feet, and we can always land on 1 or 2 feet. Of course, this is not an all-inclusive list of locomotor skills, as things like riding a bicycle or doing a cartwheel or rolling are also locomotor skills. The second type of skill is non-locomotor skills. So we do a lot of this when we do creative movement in dance, also in sport. So typically a non-locomotor skill is a skill that is not moving you from one place to another, but is movement around or at an axis of the body. So if you're twisting, for example, twisting your entire body or twisting a limb or just your upper body or a leg, your arms, also things like bending and swaying, curling, reaching, things that make noise like snapping and clapping or punching the air, kicking. If you're not actually kicking an object, this is considered a non-locomotor skill. And then the third category is manipulative skills. So this is primarily using your hands and feet to control objects. In sport, we think of controlling something like a ball or a racket, a club, anything like that. And typically we're not using these types of skills in dance unless we're using props like drumsticks or scarves or ribbons, something like that. So if you're just using your body, yes, you're moving your body. You could even say you're manipulating different parts of your body, but the types of movements we're doing are actually locomotor and non-locomotor skills. So a lot of these skills are also things that you can do with a partner. Some of the videos you've watched already, there are partner movements where we're jumping, mirroring someone else or matching someone else. So if you're looking at someone and you are mirroring them, when you're moving to your right, your partner is moving to his left. If you're matching, then you're both moving to the right, regardless of which way you're facing. We also can do things with partners like clapping or slapping, hands together, high-fiving, making shapes with our bodies, all different types of locomotor and non-locomotor skills to be used in creative movement with music. So your exercise for this section is going to be to pick out some songs from a long list that I've provided to you and come up with movements that work well for the tempo and the style of that song. For example, squats need to be done at a certain tempo in order for them to be safe and effective. If the music is too fast or too slow, squats just won't work very well. Same thing with bicep curls or skipping or running or marching, to do those things with the tempo of the music. So I've provided a really long list of songs for you. What I want you to do is follow the instructions on the worksheet and pick out some of them. When you're done doing the assignment, then email it to me, and hopefully you've found some songs that'll actually work for you and that that maybe your students know, and that have that familiarity so that you'll be able to choreograph with them in the future.